Hey, it's Angel Vane, and this is episode 17 of my author's diary. Today, I'm talking about the essentials of getting my best writing done, and that's all around my writing space and the space that I create so that I can produce the most words, the best quality words to get my manuscripts done. The first thing that I need to get my best writing done is a roadmap. A roadmap has nothing to do with a physical, literal writing space, but it's all my mental writing space. I really can't get effective writing done if I don't have an outline. I don't want to sit down and start trying to write a scene unless I know exactly what is the critical thing that I need to cover, that I need to convey to readers in this scene. The second thing that I need is my laptop. And so you know that song, Papa was a rolling stone. Wherever he lay his hat was his home. For me, wherever my laptop is, that's my writing space. So my laptop, I can carry it wherever I need to go. It's mobile, it's lightweight, I can change scenery. But it's not just about the laptop, it's also about the setting. So I have a home office in my house downstairs, which I love. It is like my favorite room in the house. It was the very first room that I completely furnished and finished with all decorations, all the accents, everything when I moved in. That was the one and only finished room in my house for months. So I absolutely love that space. But the vibe in that space is work, it's productivity, it's business type work. It's not creative type work. I really started to not write downstairs in my home office and write in other areas of my house. So I either write upstairs in the great room up here, or I even write in my bedroom, and I don't fall asleep when I'm doing it. I actually sit in the bed with my little table tent thing, put my laptop on top of it, and I move my mattress up so that I'm sitting upright, I'm not laying down, and I just start cranking away. The next thing about a writing space is the pros and cons of having sound around, noise factor, or no noise factor. I'll break it down into two buckets. I can write upstairs with the TV on. I actually cannot write when other people are around. I get distracted. So I hear about these other authors and they're going to the coffee houses and they're going out and about and they're sitting with people milling about back and forth and they're just writing, they're cranking away and they have their noise canceling headphones on and they're just like doing their writing. I can't do that because I'm a people watcher. I will be trying to watch and then I'll start watching people. And then as I watch people and I watch what they're doing, guess what happens? Stories and ideas start to click in my head of what that person's doing and what that person's background. And I create a whole story for these people as they walking by back and forth just doing their lives. The next thing I know, instead of cranking through my scene, I got 17 different ideas floating around in my head for the 17 different people who have passed by in the coffee shop, which isn't really conducive if I'm trying to stick to my roadmap and get my scene done. So my preferred method is to write with no sound around me at all, in peace and quiet. I'm able to stop and listen to my characters. Sometimes I'm sitting there like, well, what do I want them to do next? I'm like, I don't know. Maybe they should do this, maybe they should do that. And then sometimes I'll lean back or I'll lay on the floor and I'll start looking up into space. And all of a sudden, the characters will start doing stuff. And they will start telling me what they're doing or what they're thinking. And without the peace and quiet, I don't know that I personally would be able to tap into that. And so then I'm like, oh, you did that? And like just these thoughts will come across my head where it's like the character is telling me, you didn't know this, but I'm connected to this other character in this way because this happened to us in our past. And I'm like, what? Y'all did? And then I recognize how that impacts the story that I'm currently writing. And so I'm able to build all of that stuff in. And if I wasn't sitting in peace and quiet by myself, alone, I don't know that I'd be able to tap into that. And those are the little nuggets that I think come into my stories that really help them to be memorable. So that's about it. Just those 4 simple things: having my roadmap, having my laptop, having a setting that is conducive to hearing my characters. I prefer the peace and quiet, but if I don't have peace and quiet, I can do TV or radio. But if people are talking or people are walking by, that's a little bit too distracting for me, and I get kicked off into thinking about other stories. And I don't need that distraction when I'm trying to stick to my writing goals. So I hope you enjoyed hearing about my writing space and how I produce a conducive writing environment for myself. Now, if you want to keep up with me and all the ups and downs that I go through as I try to write and publish new books, click the subscribe button so you won't miss when I'm doing another video, and I will see you next time.